Righty. I'm going to continue some more story beats. Because why not? I guess I could change it. Chobu-chan, yep. Yeah, what up, Rex? What's going on, my dude?
Looks good.
How was your Sunday?
Guess I'll take it.
Little Lionel Richie there? So I can see it in your eyes. And you know just what to do. Because you're all I've ever wanted. And something, I forget. If you could make a creepy, like, clay sculpture of my face, 4 points. I love you.
Hey, you!
Hey, the lady.
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No.
Ah, thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm thinking with the other items I need for this side quest. Dragon carving. Haven't seen it in any store, so I'm assuming part of a side quest. Same goes with shrine phone card, which obviously if it's the shrine, it's going to be a side quest relating to priestess. That'll happen at some point. I kind of have an idea where the site it'll be with her at some point. The other one I'm not so sure of, but I at least know because I received the shirt, I received that. So I'm just missing this black one. So at some point, the Shrine Girl is going to offer some type of side quest, so I need to keep an eye out for that. You're just looking at it, really? Japanese bomber jacket?
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, smart pervert, what's up? Like the nice name. Smart pervert EG4.
You should watch out too.
Right.
You're doing alright, dude.
Stay away from
Just started with Shenmue and
then come find me.
doing some story beats here and there, but also trying to get all the collectibles and all those. So from what I heard, Rex, from what I hear in Dobuita, because it's a very naval, it's a naval area with the U.S. Navy base over there. So actually in the game, in Shenmue 1, one of the places, or two places, actually sell bomber jackets. And from the footage I've seen of the people walking and, you know, doing pilgrimages and all that, they actually do sell jackets just like this over in Dobuita Street. So that would be pretty crazy. Just like a surreal, you know, like a meta thing. Just walk the streets and get something like this, or with Tiger, you know, you would have to assume they would be capitalizing on that, I would hope.
Shenhua?
Leo, promise me you won't do anything reckless.
Okay. I promise.
Just be careful, okay?
The red snake.
Just call me smart. Are you going to stream to YouTube at all? Well, yeah, it's actually, so this is restream. So I'm streaming to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope at the same time.
Until I get back.
I will.
So if you look on the bottom of the screen, it rotates through my the names I have on those channels. So if you look up those names, you'll see that I'm streaming right now simultaneously through those platforms. But yeah, like if I could get a jacket like this, that'd be incredible. One day, hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, so I'm supposed to meet Ren to go to right back to the red snakes. So Ren is going to be up on the second floor here. Well, the sizes over there are different, so I don't know what the size would be like in Japan, because their sizing schema is different than what we are here. I mean, when I was peak fatty, I would be like a 2X, but I'm finding that XL is fitting now. But again, in Japan, that'd be different. Like I don't know. I think it would be more like a, you know, because they tend to size down because people aren't normally as fat as we are here over there. So I don't know what the equivalent would be. Yeah, 2 sizes, something like that. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Do you need help? I'm the tour guide for Niaowu, so I can help you find just about anything.
I wasn't trying to...
Apologies for not introducing myself. I'm Wu Shuming. Niaowu's wonderful. We've got great sights, great food, and great nightlife.
I see.
Ask me anything. I know Niaowu like the back of my hand.
I'll,
I mean, honestly,
keep that in mind.
the immediate cool dream would be to just get the brown Rio Hazuki jacket. But I mean, this is really cool too. You know, no doubt about it. You looking for that? No. I mean, not this exact one. I mean, I wouldn't know until I see it, really. I mean, the one that would be for me, just a dream, would be Rio's jacket. You know, his brown one. So like this one. You know, with the tiger on the back, with the patch on front. Like that would be the immediate, like, nerdy goal. Really got some cool ones, yeah. That's awesome. Alright, so let's see if Ren is up here. There he is.
Hey, Ren.
What? Oh, it's you.
I'm ready. Let's head to the Red Snake's hideout.
Right on. Let's do it!
Oh boy. This could be trouble.
Hey. Hey, you punks! Show yourselves! I'll be fighting you this time! I'm not like the weakling you fought before!
Hey.
Who the hell is this? Shut your trap! Stop cowering and get him! You schmucks!
Oh shit. Okay. Tag team action.
What's with this guy? Out of my way! You thought you could take me? Here I go. You numbskull.
This guy with his Bruce Lee style.
Try this on for size.
Come on.
Out of my way.
There we go.
These guys are nothing. How did you lose to them again?
Did they just use a Tim Allen?
Match or something?
Did they?
Hey,
Whoa.
I didn't realize in the heat of battle. I don't know. Look at this guy on steroids.
Who is this guy? He's a monster.
Damn. We have to fight him again? Okay. That's fine.
You're done. Here I go. You're done. So slow. Here.
Still beat him. But it's this attack that I can't beat.
There's no way we can take this gorilla. Damn it. Let's get out of here.
And he's nothing, but beat him twice, but the story doesn't think so. There's no notification for this on YouTube at all. Maybe my notifications aren't on? I don't know.
Leo,
I know notifications have been spotty, so
Hoo-wee.
might just be a YouTube problem.
I thought you hooked up with a girl.
Oh,
Leo, who is he?
Oh, this is Ren.
So, you've already told her stories about me, huh? But that doesn't mean you can leave me in the dark. Where did you meet a girl like this? Hmm?
What's the matter, Ren?
First stare.
Never mind. It's none of my business. I'll see you around.
See? Shenhua has those powers.
Seriously, that guy.
Like at the village, she did that stare at the big guy.
Maybe
Scared
we
him
should turn
away.
in for the night.
Sure.
Sweet dreams, Ryo.
No.
Good night.
And who's the sweetest? Ren and I still couldn't beat their boss. Can nothing be done to stop him? So it's gotta be something that they're alluding to. That Shenhua has like a mystical power.
Can you help me?
What is it? Do you want to sightsee or eat?
Huh? Actually,
Sorry, kid. I'm no good at showing people around. If you've got a question about the city, ask around the port or promenade.
Ah, okay. Thanks anyway.
So is she reading or is she sleeping? Reading. Okay. It's locked. That's rough.
Punches and kicks didn't work at all. It's like we were fighting an actual bear. Well, come on, tight lips, think of something.
Everybody's got a weakness. I'm sure of it. What is his style?
Yeah, he had a weird-looking stance.
I've never seen it before.
He even used some moves that resembled animals.
If we figure out his style, we might be able to find a way to beat him.
You know any martial arts experts?
An expert.
The guy at the fishing.
I should talk to Mr. Shi.
The guy who was on the boat. And that one quick cutscene. Boss's style utilizes unique movements. Maybe I can find a weakness if I study it. Talk to you at Lufei Hall. Right?
Do you need... I'm the tour...
I want to go to Liuhe Hall.
It's over on Blossom Road. Head straight into the heart of the promenade, just up ahead.
Okay, great. Many thanks.
I like the little visual detail of like how the jackets look wet. You know, when it's raining. It's a nice little visual touch.
Pardon me.
What you need?
I want to go to Liuhe Hall.
You like taking long walks, don't you?
I do.
Pretty sure it's on Blossom Road. Just head straight up the road past the fruit shop.
Okay, great. Many thanks.
But what if I ask at this martial arts dojo? Doesn't hurt to ask.
Excuse me.
Greetings, Mr. Hazuki. Is your training going well?
Sort of.
Wonderful. Anytime you wish to sharpen your skills, you're welcome to do so here. The gates of Ushan Hall will always be open.
Thank you.
Please, feel free to look around.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. That won't get me anywhere. The Lihui Hall is all the way up top here. Gotta go this way. So I wonder how far into the game this actually is. I honestly have no idea. Like, this may not even be the final area of the game. I don't know. These little kids practicing karate. All that discipline. So 3 are doing one stance, and the other 3 are doing another stance. Which is actually kind of similar to what the big guy was doing. So I wonder if he was a pupil here. I don't know, but it might be worth investigating.
Excuse me.
Hit me.
I'm looking for Mr. Schur.
He's inside.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
Just when I found a Chobu-chan here. Pretty sure I did. Did I? Sure I did. That bar. Yes, Bay Hall. Okay. I did.
Mr. Sure.
Oh! Hey there! Let's have a round. We can talk after that.
More sparring, huh? Question is, how many more skill books do I need? That's another good question.
So, what did you want to talk about?
I'd like to ask you about a kung fu style.
Sure, what's up?
It uses a peculiar stance.
That's so?
The guy kept his head low and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style is called?
No idea.
There were animal movements mixed in.
Oh, then that's easy. If it was a monkey, that's monkey fist. A crane is white crane. A tiger is tiger fist. Snake, that's snake style. And giraffe, that's giraffe style.
Giraffe style?
Okay, I got it.
What the fuck?
Mr. Shi, do you know any experts in martial arts?
I do. My kung fu master.
Your master?
It's the guy in the boats, isn't
Would
it?
you tell me who that is?
It's the guy in the boats.
Grandmaster Patience.
I knew it.
You can find him at the harbor.
Thank you so much.
The guy who gave me the purse.
Come and spar with me again.
Sure thing.
Hey, Mithrandir, what's up? How you doing tonight? Shu doesn't know anything. He says his grandmaster might, though. Shu's grandmaster is Bay, the cormorant fisherman from the wharf. Ask Grandmaster Bay about the Red Snake's boss's martial arts style. Head to the fishing wharf. Alright, I knew it was him. I knew that cutscene was not for nothing.
Hi, Mr. Shi.
Oh, it's you.
Do you have a moment?
Uh-huh. What's up?
I need to meet with Bay, Grandmaster Bay. Do you know where he is?
Oh, yeah. He's usually down at the fishing wharf.
The fishing wharf?
Yeah, next to the port.
Ah, okay. Thanks.
Alright. Doing good? Alright, that's awesome. Good to hear.
Excuse me.
Hit me.
Which way is it to the fishing wharf?
The fastest way is probably through Vendor Avenue.
Okay, thanks.
Take the right up ahead and it'll take you there.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
So I'm actually going through the story tonight, because the only thing I would need to look for side quests would be 2 items, which I'm not sure, because the side quests seem to activate during certain intervals of the story. Like, I know for sure the priest lady at the temple is one. But I don't think she is active right now. At least I wouldn't think so. Hold on one sec. I just got a notification that the graphics card is possibly in stock. I'm a sucker, so I've got to check. I need it. As many of you have been following news about tech the past couple of days, these graphics cards have been notoriously impossible to get. So I just need to check. I don't see anything, so it might just been a false alarm. Do I have MSI Afterburner? I do, yes. Though I haven't used it in a while, quite honest. Mainly because I've had my GPUs for like 6 years, so you know, I don't really play anything modern, with the exception of this. This is probably the newest game I've been playing, so I don't really have it on anymore to check benchmarks because I kind of know where my cards stand because it's so old at this point. Out of stock. Seems like this was a false false alarm. Go figure. But on a positive note, that does give me pause to to go grab a drink. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and do that. So let me pause the game, and I will be right back because I need a drink. So I'll be right back. Okay. So let me go back to the game here. And it should be showing, right? Yes. Okay. So it looks like the graphics card was a false alarm because it was on Discord. No one got it, so... so it is. Okay, Shenhua's not here yet. That's good. I mean, it is, but at the same time, it's like I've been going at this for over a week now, and it's just the bane of my existence. I know there have been issues that people have talked about with certain cards, you know, crashing, but the founders' cards haven't had that problem, at least that I know of. And as well as Asus and EVGA. Oh, there's Shenhua. Okay, so you know what? Let me wait until at 12:15. She should be able to move on. I believe that's restricted time.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Liao?
Yes, so
I'm going to find out what fighting.
it basically boils down to the
Is that so?
Yeah.
what is
He's
it?
even tougher than Yan Long, that thug I fought back in Bailu.
The certain chipsets that they
Can't
use.
be serious.
It's like a kind of like a voltage regulator. So when people are overclocking, it kind of like
Challenge him.
glitches
We'll
out
need
and
to
it
come up with a
crashes.
new approach if I'm going to rescue your father.
Yes.
So it basically boils down to certain third-party guys using cheaper parts that are not up to the minimum spec requirements that NVIDIA set for the card. So as a result, it's causing irregularities. But I mean, I'm looking for the NVIDIA card itself, the excuse me, the Founders Edition. So that has not had any issues. It really boils down to third-party companies like Zotac, ENY, Gigabyte. So NVIDIA is fine. EVGA, I think the For the Win 3 card is fine, but the other one apparently has issues. So,
Hey, Shenhua.
but because of this whole controversy behind
I
that,
have to try a different approach.
it may slow
So
down
what
the
is it,
fervor
There
of people
must
who
be a
want
way
the
to beat
cards.
him. You'll find it.
I'm not sure.
I know.
But I mean, I don't overclock my cards anyway, so it wouldn't be an issue. Yeah, Mithrandir, there's a, what is it, on YouTube? There's a video that basically, there's a guy who talks about it in better detail. But it basically boils down to when you tear down the card and you look at the chipset, there's a set of 6 specific chips, capacitors, and I guess the way NVIDIA, you know, in their blueprint for these giving out to these third parties, there's a certain number. There's 2 different types of capacitors that you could use. There's cheaper ones and better ones. And on NVIDIA's blueprint, out of the 6, they recommend that you use at least one of the better quality ones. And there have been other companies that negated that and just used like 6 cheaper ones. And I guess that's because when you're overclocking and, you know, messing with voltages, those capacitors can't handle that load. So they just crap out. And that's the third party's fault for, you know, skimping out on parts. And now they're getting shit for it, rightfully so. All right, Jim, come on. Oh, at some point, once the clock hits 3, you start moving. I noticed this the other day, so I don't know if it's at 1 o'clock. I thought it was at 12. I'm just curious what hour it is that she actually starts. because then I can play Face Off with her. And I hope that by doing that, maybe I can unlock some extra dialogue lines later on in the evening when I meet her at the hotel. That's the hope, at least. Because what happens in the beginning of the game, Violet Village, if you strike up a rapport with her, it changes the dynamic between her and you. Where, like, every day she'll go to wake you up in a more personal, intimate way. Yep, see, that's right at 15. 1 so 1:15 it is when she starts moving to the shrine or the temple. So I'll just meet her over here. She'll take her sweet time walking, but that's fine. I'll just wait for her right here. So yeah, Mithrandir. Mithrandir. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. What type of setup do you have on your PC? Obviously, you're asking about Afterburner, so you must have a custom rig. Just to give you some context, oh, there she is. I built my PC back in 2015, so I have two GTX 970, which at the time, very good cards. So obviously a jump 3 generations to the 3080 would be quite the massive leap for me. You think it could also be a device programming? I mean, it could be. It's just with all the tests and all the tests that people have been trying out, it all seems to lead to those. Oh wow, it's pouring. It all leads to those faulty, shitty capacitors that they're using. That seem to be the common link to all of the the voltage issues when people are overclocking.
Hey, Shenhua,
What is it?
I have to try a different approach.
Don't lose hope, Leo. There must be a way to beat him. You'll find it.
I know. Hey, Shenhua,
What is...
I have to...
Don't lose... There must...
I know. Hi, Shenhua.
Face off time.
Hi, Leo. Want to play a game of face-off to take our minds off things?
Now?
Anytime, Shenhua, anytime.
Why not?
Okay.
Face off.
Ready.
Set. Paper.
The thing is, I don't know. Oh, I beat her. I don't know if that particular issue is happening with the 3090. It might only be limited to the 3080.
I'm not letting you quit while you're ahead. One more game.
Face off.
Ready.
Set. Scissors.
Rock.
Ooh, okay. Got me.
I win. That was a hideous face, by the way.
What? Ouch.
So, want to play again?
Face off.
Ready.
Set. Scissors.
Paper.
2 to 1.
Ha! I won. Your face.
Oh no, I'm not letting you quit while you're ahead. One more game.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to those of you watching on Twitch, because I have 4. So, thank you for hanging out. Watching me play Face Off with Shenhua.
Ready.
It's the game that's taking Bailu Village by storm.
Rock.
Rock.
Ooh, tie.
What is that face? Don't make me laugh.
I could say the same to you.
Okay, it's a tie. One more round.
So on my PC back in 2014, I had an Intel i7-3770K, an NVIDIA GTX 500 graphics card, MSI Z77G45 motherboard, and 500GB hard drive, 16GB of RAM.
Set.
Nice.
Scissors.
Rock.
I mean, again, for the time, that's a good build. Right, she beat me.
I win.
So just to give you
By the way.
context of my build,
So, want to play again?
my MOBO is the Asus Rampage 5 Extreme. And it was for the, what is it, at the time it was the LGA 2011 socket for the chips, for the GPUs. I have, obviously, like I said, two GTX 970s, 16 gigabytes of RAM, i7 5930K.
Ha! I won. Your face.
Oh no, I'm not letting you quit while you're ahead. One more game.
So, I mean, for the time, the CPU, the 5930K, back in 2015 was this next step down from like the top of the line card. So
Face off.
it's still a really good card for today.
Set.
But upgrading to the 3080 would be like my first step in, hopefully next year,
Ha!
I'll make a whole new build.
Your face.
And it would be the first piece to that puzzle.
Oh no, I'm not letting you quit while you're ahead. One more
Because
game.
pretty much right now, you know, I'm playing at 1440p. And, you know, the 970s still do a really good job for what they are. But obviously in games like this, in Shenmue 3,
Face off.
because it's an Unreal Engine 4 game, it tends to be a little bit more VRAM dependent. And the 970s only have 4 gigs of RAM. And in reality, it's only like 3.2. So that's my bottleneck right now.
Paper.
Because running at 1440p, Shenmue 3 tends to
I won.
usually peak at around 5 gigs of VRAM.
I'm not letting you quit while you're ahead.
So because I don't have that, that's what's causing these frame rate dips that I have. So I would love to be able to play this game
Face off.
at a full 60 frames, you know, or higher.
Rock.
Rock.
I want to build one or get a good rebuild for $7,000 with $1,000.
Please. Don't make me laugh.
And
I could say the same.
I don't know. It depends on what you mean good,
One more round.
because that's, for that budget,
Okay, here goes.
Face off.
I mean, you'll get an okay machine, but
Set.
I always say, you know, smart shop smart, I should say. Invest in things that are more expensive, but also things that are more efficient. So, like, for example, back in 2015, I spent maybe $1,700 total, but I've never had to replace a single part in 5 years,
What the?
you know? If you're only spending $700 to $1,000, you're probably, if you want to keep up with tech, you're going to want to start upgrading in like a year and a half or 2 years.
Okay, here goes.
Face off.
So it really depends on what you want to do, but I would say, you know,
Set.
make the higher investment up front, and the performance will pay for itself over time.
Paper.
Scissors.
She beat me again.
I win.
I still use it, yes, but I updated the GPU to a GeForce RTX 2080 Super. Nice.
So, want to play again?
And I had to update the power supply to a Corsair 1000 watts. Now I use a 500 gigabyte SD. Nice, nice. So I future-proof. I'm all about future-proofing. So when I built my rig in 2014, I got a Seasonic 1200 watt power supply. So I paid more, but again,
Scissors.
you know,
Scissors.
invested in the future. I never had to worry about any type of spikes.
What is that face? Don't make me laugh.
Okay, savings goals, okay. Yeah, I mean, I would say,
Okay, it's a tie.
you
One
know,
more round.
if you want to have a really good machine that'll last you a good 5 years, I'd say anywhere between 1,300 to 1,700,
Here goes.
and then you'll be fine.
Ready.
Set.
Unless you're like into RGB. And if you're getting RGB stuff, that's going to cost a lot more. So that, you know,
Rock.
Rock.
I could care less about RGB, but
What
I
is
know
that
it's
face?
all the rage these
Don't make
days.
me laugh.
I could say the same to you.
Okay, it's a tie. One more round.
Let's go.
Okay, here goes.
Face off.
Ready.
And it's funny, Mithrandir, you were talking about the 2080 Super, because for the last couple months I was like, oh, I should hop on that. Because at the time I thought Nvidia with the 3 series was going to be like, oh, they're going to be super expensive. I honestly thought the 3080 would be like 1200.
Ha! I won.
But then when they said 700, it was like, oh, shit. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not letting you quit while you're ahead. One more game.
Face off.
Ready.
Set. Paper.
Paper.
Ooh, it's high. Roughly I can say that $150 for motherboard, $90 for 800 watt power supply, $70 for RAM, $150 for the case,
So
CPU 250, 350, GPU 5 to 700, and gigabyte 90 for SSD $90. Okay.
Okay, here goes.
Face off.
Yeah. 180. Yeah, I think it retails for like 700. Yeah.
Paper.
Rock.
I mean, I would definitely say try to,
Ha! I won.
unless you're not into overclocking, but 800 watts will be fine.
Quit while you're ahead. One more
But
game.
just to like super future-proof yourself, I'd say maybe get a 1200, just to be safe.
Face off.
Ready.
Set. Rock.
Scissors.
Ha! I won. Your face.
Oh no, I'm not letting you quit while you're ahead.
Okay,
One more game.
did good with Shenhua, so that'll be enough for now.
Maybe later.
Oh, alright.
Oh yeah, future-proofing's absolutely worth it. Again, like I said, higher initial price, but over time, the fact that you don't have to keep replacing parts pays for itself over time.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it?
Made a mistake with your first build?
Don't move.
We all do. We all do. I mean, right now, you know, I'm gonna wait for Cyber Monday to see what I can look at for prices for like RAM and like a motherboard. And also, you know, Intel's supposed to be releasing the new CPUs. I think they were delayed though, because they were supposed to release them in, I think, late October. But I know there were production delays, so I think as a result, it probably won't be coming out until next summer, if that. So I might as well at this point just wait for the next wave of CPUs to come out and see where that lands.
I better eat something before I fall over.
Trying to be wise and learn from other people's. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the way to go. Again, building and buying parts can be intimidating, mostly because, you know, technology. It's so cute how kids just wait for you. Technology advances at such a rapid rate that if you're not smart, you could make a purchase and then in a month or two it's already obsolete. So it's tough. It's tough for sure. Also, for example, when it comes to ports on the computer, such as fan ports, is important. My current motherboard only supports 3 fans. I had to buy a Corsair Commander Pro to allow me to control more. Ah, okay. Yeah, definitely. You definitely want to make sure you have as maximum an airflow as possible. That is extremely paramount. Alright, so Grandmaster Bay will be right here. And I'm assuming that's him over there.
Excuse me.
Oh, there go my knees acting up again. Looks like I'm getting up there in my years, too.
I feel that.
Do you know where Mr. Bay is?
Mr. Bay, you say? He's right there.
I knew it.
Thank you very much. Excuse me.
Stay out of the way. We can't have people loitering while we're trying to fish.
There's something I want to ask.
Corsair has nice software that works well with controlling the fans and lighting. Was totally worth
Get mad if you talk to him while he's working, though.
Got it. Thanks a lot.
it. Yeah, Corsair, what is it? The IQ, right? IQ is their software?
Grandmaster Bay,
Why do you call me Grandmaster?
I heard you taught Shi Kung Fu.
You know Sure?
I do.
What do you want?
I'd like to ask you about a Kung Fu style.
A style?
It uses a particular stance.
Go on.
He kept his head low and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style is called?
Why do you seek this information?
A friend was kidnapped by the Red Snakes.
The Red Snakes, you say?
I want to know the style their leader uses. If I knew his style, I could potentially find a weakness.
So you wish to fight for the sake of this friend of yours? I'm sure you, of all people, understand that martial arts cannot be learned overnight. You must really have your back against the wall.
If you know, please tell me.
Even if there was a technique, you must possess the basics to be able to use it.
Oh, I'm gonna be fishing, aren't I?
Please.
I suppose a friendly spar would help to pass the time.
I'm gonna be fishing. I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Our motherboard doesn't have dedicated RGB support. Okay. Oh shit.
If a fish jumps, so shall the water jump. It is just the law of nature. It is unreasonable to fight it.
Damn, we did some Neo shit right there.
Be a tree in the wind. Go with the flow.
Some Ultra Instinct shit right there. Damn.
A long time ago, martial arts were bad. But humans are interesting creatures. They practiced in secret, away from prying eyes, and became stronger. One even practiced atop this very boat. Nan-Tren survived the ban and was passed on in this way. Your kung fu is lacking.
He's just countering everything I throw at him.
Train more in kung fu before you come back. I'll spar with you anytime you like.
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Damn, all that I've leveled up just means nothing to the story. Yes, most do, yep.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Yo?
I got my ass kicked
Remember the
today.
cormorant fisherman at the dock?
A fisherman? Oh yes, we saw him when we arrived in Niaowu.
It turns out he's a martial arts master.
A master? That's impressive.
I know.
So, is he going to help us?
Well, we sparred. But he said my kung fu wasn't good enough to teach me anything.
I see. So, what do we do now?
I've got to get better at kung fu. It's the only way.
Theo, I'm going to go back to the room.
When I saw your character sparring, it reminded me of MK11 Kung Lao's combo. Oh, is that how he fights in MK11? I'm more of a fan of the classic Mortal Kombat, so very behind on the more modern releases. Grandmaster Bay says my Kung Fu isn't good enough for him to teach me. How do I get better at Kung Fu?
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for your room tonight. Don't tell me you don't have any cash.
No, I do.
Ah, thank you.
He asked her. She did a little cutscene where she was teaching
What is it? Do you want to
Daejin.
sightsee or eat?
Huh? Actually,
So, if you've got
Ah,
Okay, never mind. You never know, she may be some master at Kung Fu that I'm not aware of. Shenhua. Yes, she's sleeping.
looks good. Guess I'll take it.
I remember watching somebody was streaming MK11 that the last DLC that came out was like the big story thing with Shang Tsung, and like, I was just like, what? Liu Kang's a god now, and all this crazy shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, what has happened with Mortal Kombat? It was just too much. Too much going on. Like, I remember when I attempted to go back into it, back in like the Xbox PS2 era. What was it, Armageddon? Liu Kang's like a zombie, and like, then Jax has a kid, Sonya Blade has a kid. Like, what the fuck is going on? It was just way too much going on.
That cormorant fisherman is a grandmaster? Huh, I guess you really can't judge a book by its cover. So, did you find out what style that monster uses?
He didn't tell me.
Does that fisherman even know?
I'm not sure. I sparred with the Grandmaster, and he said my kung fu was lacking. That it'd do me no good to know.
You idiot. You can still win even if you don't have enough kung fu.
Really?
Hold on. Hey, is there anywhere you can learn kung fu?
At some school or dojo, I suppose. Oh, there might be a martial arts expert there.
Well, go look for a place that teaches kung fu.
Good idea.
Are you gonna train with me, Red? Like, come on, what are we doing? Somebody at a Kung Fu dojo might know something. Maybe they'll talk to me for a place to practice Kung Fu. Okay, so at this point the game wants me to do something to train. So if I were to think, this would be my opportunity to look for side quests. And I know for sure that the priest lady at the shrine has a phone card, so I'm 99% sure that she is a side quest. I'm gonna take a little gamble. You know, before I do that, let me save. In case I waste my time. But I'm certain that she is a side quest.
Excuse me. Hi.
Are you ready?
For?
Kung Fu, naturally. You cannot learn Kung Fu without training hard. But you must also know yourself.
I know.
Prove that you know by keeping up with me.
Got it.
The story honestly gets crazier in 11. Very good though, I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's just, like, I don't know. I guess I just kind of miss the overall simplicity of, like, you know, 1, 2, 3 trilogy. It's just like too much going on. Like how does Sonya have a kid with Johnny Cage and she's like already in her 20s or 30s and they look the same? I just like and same thing with Jax. It's just this what? See, if I were to guess, he has a side quest. Did I fucking call it or what? Did I call it? God damn it. Yes. Thank you.
Do you have a minute?
Oh, what should I do?
I knew it.
Is something wrong?
Oh, hi, Rio. It's terrible, Rio. I've lost the scripture.
Huh?
The scripture was being kept here, but
They were stolen?
yes. It's called the Infinite Sutra of Liu Jiao, and it's a very important sutra that's been passed down for generations. I'm begging you, will you help me find it?
Of course.
Okay. I'll help you find it.
Thank you. I'm sure it was the work of those red snakes.
You think the red snakes did it?
Yes, it was here before they showed up. That's it! Go teach them a lesson and get it back!
Hold on.
Huh?
Why would the red snakes steal your scripture?
Because they thought they could sell it? That must be it! They could have already sold it!
We should hurry.
But where should we look? I don't know anyone who knows about stolen goods.
Someone who knows about stolen goods. I'll find it somehow.
Thank you, Rio!
Do you have a minute?
Oh, Rio! Did you find the scripture?
Not yet.
Oh,
Sorry.
not at all. You don't have to apologize, Rio. It's all the red snake's fault.
Those damn red snakes.
I don't know anyone who knows about stolen goods.
Someone who knows about stolen
I got attached to two ladies in that series and they were both done wrong.
Thank you. I knew I could count on you, Rio.
Who are we talking about? Who would know about stolen goods? Maybe Ren might know something. Lin Shiling wants me to retrieve the important sutra that was stolen by the red snakes. Look for sutra. The important sutra that was stolen is an old one called the Infinite Sutra of Yu Jiao. Right? So now I gotta find Ren. Where could Ren be? I mean, Ren tends to hang out near the harbor, so that would seem to be the easiest, because he's also living in the ferry terminal, second floor. That'd be the way to look. Yeah, I know. Who were the two ladies that you like? Kitana, Milena, Sindel. Or you on the wild side and you like Shiva? Right, Ren. Could Ren be? I mean, I've seen him buying ice cream before. I've seen him at the arcade. Oh my god, my frame rate is just tanking right now. Shiva and Melina? Yeah, so like I was confused. Like Shiva is like not bad anymore? Like what? Or she like, was it in one of the games she lost 2 arms? She has 2 arms again? Like what? I just don't get it. And like one of the PS2 games, Motaro didn't have his centaur legs anymore. Like what? It's just so many like alterations. It's so mind-boggling. Alright, Ren, are you upstairs here? This is where you're staying after all, so I would think that you're here. No. It's not good. Where could Ren be? I mean, I tend to find him out here near the harbor, but he's not here now. Unless he's in the hotel? I mean, I've never seen him in there, except when I talked to Shenhua.
Hey, Shenhua?
Yes, Ryo? Oh, really?
Yeah. Did you see any place like that in town?
Now that you mention it,
So you have.
well, I saw some people practicing near a big temple.
Which temple was that?
The one past the street lined with shops.
Ah. Up the hill past the promenade? Got it. I'll go take a look.
Good luck.
Hey, Shen,
What is it, Ryo?
where did you say you saw people practicing Kung Fu?
It was a building near a temple. I think it's on Blossom Road.
Oh, yeah? Okay, great. Thanks.
Yes.
I can practice Kung Fu on Blossom Road. Right, so where could Ren be? You know, unless he went up here, but why would he go up to the red snakes? Oh, there's Shenhua. Could he be shopping? I mean, he does also hang around the casino, so maybe he's at the Golden... Maybe. He's either at the arcade, at the ferry terminal, or the gambling place. Or walking around the street. I'm gonna take a gamble and assume he's at the Golden. That would make sense. But it's not open yet.
Excuse me.
Hey, come and take a look at our...
Do you know of any places where I could practice Kung Fu?
You want to learn Kung Fu? That's so cool. I take lessons at the Muren Cafe. I'm just a beginner, though.
Okay, thanks.
We're in cafe. Right. You know what, though? I'm curious. So what exactly happens at noon? Do the doors just magically open? Like, do they just swing open? How does that work? This is the only place in the game where it opens and closes. Let me find out. I mean, it'd be funny if it just swings right open. Then, that's exactly what happens. Alright. And there's Ren.
Do you have a second?
Hmm? What do you want?
I have a question.
A stolen scripture?
Yeah, I want to get it back. What would you do with stolen goods?
I wouldn't hang on to it. I'd pawn that right away.
Where?
Depends on what it is. Either a pawn shop or antique shop.
I see. A pawn shop. Or an antique shop. Do you have a second?
Hmm?
I have a question. I'm looking for a stolen item.
Still looking? Step it up, man.
Sorry.
Check out a pawn shop or an antique shop. They could be hawking it already.
I see. A pawn shop. Or an antique shop.
Stolen goods are sold immediately to pawn shops or antique shops. Search pawn shops and antique shops. Alright, well. Pawn shop right here.
Excuse me.
Oh? Are you worried about money?
Actually, I have a question. I'm looking for a scripture that was stolen from Liu Jiao's shrine.
A stolen scripture? We don't buy things like that here. For starters, most of my customers are sad gamblers who lost at the Golden Goose. I've never met anyone who would sell stolen goods.
I see.
Is that all? You don't have anything to sell? Oh yeah. Let's see. Not interested. Well, you...
Okay. So no dice from him. Luckily it stopped raining. So I'm gonna put a hamper on the frame rate. Right, so Pawn shop or antique shop? There is an antique shop at the end of the road here. I think it's an antique shop. No. Okay. Cafe. Martial arts. Wine. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Never mind. But wait, this store up here, one of them is a store, but the other place may be antiques. Oh. Okay. Nope. It's all about running blindly to town. Ah, antique shop right here.
Excuse me.
Who are you?
Can I ask you about... I'm looking for a scripture that was stolen from Liu Jiao Shrine.
A stolen item? I don't take any suspicious items. They cause nothing but trouble.
Oh.
If it's stolen goods you're looking for, you should go to a pawn shop. Some seedy types will buy things they know are stolen.
Thank you.
Have a look at my wares. A glance.
It wasn't at the antique shop, right? Pawn shop right here.
Excuse me.
What are you...
Actually, I'm looking for a scripture that was stolen from Liu Jiao Shrine.
Oh, that. One of those thugs sold it to me earlier. So, it was stolen.
Could you return it?
200 yuan.
Huh?
Gotta make his money.
I'll sell it to you for 200 yuan.
But it's stolen.
I don't care if it's stolen or not. I paid for it. I can't run this shop by giving things away for free.
But...
It's 200 yuan. Are you buying or not?
I'll pay.
Your business is appreciated. Is that all? You got... If you have... So... Oh, come by when...
All right. I got the scripture back. Now to bring it back to Liu Jiao Shrine.
Had to pay the piper. Found the Infinite Sutra of Liu Jiao in a pawn shop in Vendor Ave. The owner of the pawn shop told me to buy the Infinite Sutra of Liu Jiao. Buy back the Infinite Sutra of Liu Jiao. Bought back the Infinite Sutra of Liu Jiao. Turn them cheatly. Alright. So I can cut through Marin Cafe. Save a little bit of time. All right.
Do you have a second?
Oh! Hi, Rio! Do you have the scripture?
Yeah. This is it, right?
That's it! Thank you so much! I don't know how to thank you enough.
Don't worry about it.
Why? Why would you do so much to help me?
Huh?
Never mind! Forget about it!
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He is in love.
I have to repay you!
It's fine.
It's a token of my gratitude.
It's the phone card.
Please accept
I
it.
guarantee it.
Okay.
Yes. Alright.
It's a souvenir phone card I designed for people who visit the temple. It's a little embarrassing.
Thanks.
Ryu, thank you so much. If there's anything I can do to help, just ask. I'll do whatever I can for you, Ryo.
Thanks. I'll take you up on that.
Of course.
Handed the Infinite Sutra of Liu Jiao to Shiling. She's very pleased. Got a phone card in return. Alright.
You got it.
What can I do for you, Ryo?
Do you know where I can practice Kung Fu?
Kung Fu?
Yeah. Do you know of any training grounds?
Oh, you should go to Liu Ha Hall then.
Liu Ha Hall, huh?
An instructor named Mr. Su teaches there. He's really nice, and he's a master too.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, hall. Okay. But on my way over here, I'll go to back to Marin Cafe and see what they tell me. Oh my god, the gate's open. When did they open the gate? Oh shit. Okay. This changes things somewhat. She gave me a flyer too, though. Where's that flyer? Oh, here. Alright, so now I can actually get that jacket too.
Excuse me.
Looking for a quick hit? Welcome to the newest hotspot in Niaowu, the Muren Cafe.
Do you know of anywhere I could practice Kung Fu?
Kung Fu, huh? You've come to the right place.
Huh?
We offer Kung Fu practice sessions. The owner can fill you in on the details.
Okay. Thanks. Excuse me.
Hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Muren Cafe.
Do you know anyone well-versed in Kung Fu?
What for?
I need to ask about styles with animalistic movements.
Animal styles? Sorry, that's not my thing. I know more about Nanquan and practice dummies.
Would any of your customers know more?
I'm really not sure. Sorry I couldn't be of more help.
That's no problem.
Want to at least practice some Kung Fu now that you're here? Practicing your horse stance is free.
Horse stance, huh? Never mind. I should see where else martial artists gather.
Something I can help you with?
Do you know where martial artists usually hang out around here?
Probably over at Liu Ha Hall? A lot of people go to train under the instructors there.
Liu Ha Hall?
To meet any Kung Fu experts at Marin Cafe, go to Liu He Hall. I mean, I kind of want to go to the place near the hotel, though, just in case. I'm curious to see what they'll tell me. And that's exactly what I'll do. Actually, I should have wrapped around. Oh man, too late now. Actually, you know what? No. It'll be just as long, or whatever. Might as well go this way. And then on the way back, I can wrap around the harbor and go a little quicker, so it's not as bad.
Excuse me.
Hello, and if it's my...
Do you know where I can practice some kung fu?
Wonderful question. You're practicing Kung Fu?
I am.
Let's see. I hear there's a practice spot over by New Paradise.
Do you know of any others?
Want more options, do you? Sorry, I'm coming up empty.
Okay, thanks.
It start raining again? Yes, it did. Yeah, I wonder what they'll tell me here.
I've got...
Are you here?
Actually, I have a question.
Oh? And what might that be?
It's about kung fu.
Ah, then you've come to the right person.
I had a run-in with a martial artist that uses an unorthodox style.
Unorthodox?
Yeah, there were animal movements mixed in.
Animal movements?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could identify it.
This martial artist, do you know who he is or where he's from?
Oh, he's the Red Snake's big guy.
Red Snakes? I heard that a young man's been waging war on them. That's not you, is it?
I don't know about war, but yeah.
How reckless. One man alone cannot stand up to an entire gang.
I know, but...
It's best not to get involved.
I see. Excuse...
I cannot condone, much less be a part of your reckless crusade.
Ooh.
My advice to you is to focus on your training.
Yes. I understand.
Harsh. Okay, so that's a brick wall. Thank you to those of you watching on Twitch. Looks like I have 4 people watching, so... Didn't learn anything at Wushan Hall. Look for another place. Alright. Will I ever be able to talk to this lady? Always out here smoking. Like she's waiting for a side quest. Alright, so I can cut back this way. Save myself just a little bit of time. So Liuhe Hall, which now that the gate is open, makes it a little easier. Otherwise I would have to wrap around Muren Cafe, and wrap around, go up, but I can just go up and left now, so that's easier. Bit of a welcome relief.
Excuse me.
Hey, man. What do you need?
Do you know where I can practice Kung Fu?
Now that's a martial artist speaking. Good question.
Thanks.
If you go to Liuhe Hall, you'll see a lot of your friends there. I hardly ever go there myself.
I see.
Exit the shop and walk straight on till morning.
Got it. Thanks.
Well, he confesses to not knowing anything, but he knew a little something there. That's not too bad. Alright, Liuhe Hall, up to the left.
Excuse me.
Hit me.
Do you know of any places where I could practice Kung Fu?
You can practice here.
Got it. Thanks for the tip. Hi, Mr. Sher.
Well, look who it is. Did you find Grandmaster Bei?
Yeah, but he said I don't know enough Kung Fu. Which is true. I don't know anything about it.
Ah, I see.
I figured someone around here might know about Kung Fu.
Well, as you can probably tell, I'm your only hope.
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, don't sound so disappointed. Come on, let's have a little sparring match.
What?
What? I hit the inputs. Alright, what will he tell me here?
You need to improve your kung fu, don't you?
Sure.
Well, you can get into a horse stance over there. Why don't you try?
Maybe I will.
I mean, I've already done it.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
But if Tori wants me to do it, then so be it. Good old training. But I mean, it's already been mastered, so this is kind of pointless. I mean, it is pointless. Because I'm already maxed out.
It doesn't look like there are any other martial arts experts around here.
What's troubling you?
Do you know where martial artists usually hang out around here?
I've popped into the Muren Cafe once or twice.
I already went there, actually.
You did? Guess you like it too, eh?
Yes, but do you know any others?
Oh yeah. How could I forget?
You know some?
I keep hearing about this spot where you can bet on fights.
Rose Garden.
You looking for a street fight?
Bet on fights, huh? Where is this place?
I don't know, actually.
I see. Hi, Miss.
Yo!
Not right now.
If you say so.
Any meaning kung fu experts at Liu Hall or the Murin Cafe? We look for martial artists elsewhere. Where might martial artists get together? Bet on fights, places where street fights are held. That's the Rose Garden. Without a doubt. Which I've already gone and won the tournament, so...
Hit me.
Where do the martial artists here like to gather?
You can practice.
Got it.
The rain. Nice and relaxed. Oh? Wait a minute.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Can I ask you a question?
Are you looking for something?
Do you know of a place where martial artists meet?
Where martial artists meet up?
I heard there's a place where they have street fights.
Street fights?
Yes. Do you know anything?
I have heard of something like that.
Really? Can you tell me where it is?
I heard they bet on fights in some back alley.
A back alley.
There's the Rose Garden.
That's all I know. No details, I'm afraid.
Oh. Okay. About where to find some martial artists?
I've heard there's a place where street fights are held. Apparently, people bet money on the matches. They're down an alley somewhere in the city.
Got it. Thanks. Do you have a minute?
What?
Is there a place martial artists like to gather?
You'll see Muren Cafe written on the bridge up ahead.
Do you know of any others?
Like Liu Ha Hall?
I've already been there.
I see. Don't know any others.
Good to know. Thanks.
Is she gonna confuse me with this time?
Hello.
What? Hello?
Excuse me.
Oh, you're the one staying at the hotel.
Yes. That's actually right.
Wow.
You were with a girl, right? That's nice.
Oh my god, this is a new line of dialogue.
Or something?
No, we're not.
But you're always together. All the guests are talking about it.
Huh?
But still, you're so young. You really like them mature, don't you?
I think you're mixing people up again.
She looked pretty heavy, too. Are you into larger girls?
Oh wait a minute.
You're way off.
Hello? Oh,
Yes.
aren't you Mr. Boy from that restaurant? The Peking Duck House?
No,
In that case, are you the bodyguard from that venture area? The Golden Goose?
No.
Alright, Rose Garden.
Hello, and every home needs.
Actually, I was hoping you could tell me where martial artists meet up around here.
A place where martial artists meet up? Maybe the nearby Muren Cafe. It looks like the kind of place where martial artists would go. You should pay them a visit.
Thank you very much.
I'm guessing if I ask over the promenade, they'll know. I mean, I know, but just to satisfy curiosity.
Hello there. How about a
Do you know where martial artists go to practice?
martial artist, you say? Why, that'd be the Rose Garden.
What's that?
It's best if you see it for yourself. Go down this way, then through the alley. You'll find it.
Okay. Thanks.
Aha. Rose Garden back alley of the promenade. In case they want me to fight, I'm gonna have to heal up. $7 o'clock. Which is perfect. It's 35. That'll give me 20 minutes before it ends the night.
Excuse me.
Want some dim sum to go with the fight? We've got ice cold drinks too.
Are there any martial artists here?
Martial artists? Maybe, maybe not. You're better off asking the bookie's husband.
Who?
You know, the haughty-looking guy by the ring. Ask him.
Thank you.
Hello there, young... Thank you much. Hope that bun hits the spot.
Excuse me.
Hey, kid! Think you've got what it takes?
Actually, I need help with something.
It's best to let your fists do the talking. That's what I always say. Now step right up!
I'm looking for a martial arts expert.
A martial arts expert? What are you planning to do when you find them?
Well, I recently saw someone use a strange style of martial arts.
A strange style?
Yes. The techniques were based on how animals move. I'm curious to know what that style is called.
I see.
Do you know anyone who could help me?
I might.
Really? Please tell me.
If you really want to know, then get on up here.
What?
If you win, I'll tell you. You want to know, don't you?
Okay. I'll do it.
Let's go.
All right. It's yours for 800 tokens.
You said 800 tokens, right?
The entry fee, kid. The entry fee.
Here.
Alrighty. Let's get started.
This should be easy.
And now for today's special bout. I don't know who he is, but give this drifter some applause.
Huh?
And his fearsome opponent? Feast your eyes on the ultimate weapon, forged through endless practice at the port. The Mad Eagle, Rift.
Oh, the guy with the pompadour.
Not bad, kid. Here's your reward.
Thank you.
Huh? You want something?
Please tell me about the martial arts expert.
Martial arts expert?
Yes. You said you knew something.
He lied.
Oh, that!
Please tell me.
Why don't you ask at the martial arts shop over there?
Why?
Did you think I would know about what martial arts styles look like?
Right.
I'm sure you can find out at the martial arts shop. That's what I know.
I see. Thank you.
I got hoodwinked. Bookie at the Rose Garden knows a martial arts expert. Looks like he'll tell me what I need to know if I best him in a street fight. The entry fee for a street fight is 800 tokens. Want a street fight? Asked Bookie about martial arts and he told me to ask at a martial arts shop. Somebody at a martial arts supply store might also know something. When asked around at martial arts shops about the moves of the boss I fought, ask around at a martial arts shop. Man. Bamboos. Hello. That really sucks.
Excuse me.
Ah, welcome to my shop.
I'd like to ask something about martial arts.
I love martial arts. Ask me anything.
I saw a form with a strange stance. I was wondering if you could tell me its style.
Interesting. Tell me more about it.
The movements were really wide, and he could strike even from a distance.
And the stance?
The guy kept his head low and his arms raised behind him. Do you know what this style is called?
I need more to go on. Anything else you can tell me?
There were animal movements mixed in.
Animal movements. There's so many. It could be the white crane, snake style, tiger fist.
He used multiple animal movements.
What kind of animals?
If I were to guess... those moves.
A mantis.
He looked like a mantis.
A mantis. Must be the praying mantis. A style that incorporates the praying mantis? Any other animals?
Those moves.
Leopard or monkey? Huh. Leopard? Guess I'd say monkey, but... I wonder if this, like, determines the route that you go. Style. I'd say monkey.
He looked like a monkey.
A monkey? The Xingyi Liuhe trend teaches a so-called monkey form. Any other animals?
Those moves.
Like a gazelle or something. Elephant or dragon? I mean, it kind of looks like the elephant's trunk, right? But the dragon could be its tail? I guess I would say dragon.
Looked like a dragon.
Dragon?
That's how a dragon weighs in a cave.
Sounds familiar. It sounds familiar, but I'm afraid that's all I can say about it. Any other animals?
Those moves.
Bear or panda? Well, I mean, Ren called him a bear, so I'm gonna go with that.
He looked like a bear.
Huh. First I've heard of that in the Xingyi trend.
Any idea what it might be?
Not a clue. Sorry, bud.
Okay, thanks. I'll try asking elsewhere.
Hmm. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock, so gotta go back to the hotel. I'll continue this tomorrow. So it is.
Hey, Shenhua.
What is it, Liao?
Niaowu has martial arts supply stores, right?
Yes, both near the hotel and closer to the center of town.
I need to know what style the boss of the Red Snakes uses, so I can find its weaknesses. I figure someone at a supply store might know.
Good idea. Liao, I'm going to go back to the room.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't see your comment. Yeah, I don't know, leopard. It looked like dragon to me. Because it kind of looks like when they're in a parade, you know how the dragon sways left to right. But I mean, I'll have to find out another time.
Hey, you!
Yes?
You need to pay for
But
your...
that one definitely looked like Monkey, the one where he was moving his hands like this.
No,
I bet.
I do.
Definitely Monkey.
Thank you.
Oh well. That I'll have to wait for another time. And it's possible that that place wasn't the place I needed to be at. There are other martial arts stores, too. Ah, balcony. Alright.
Hi, Liao. I found out that all the shops in the city have strange dolls in them.
Chobu-chan.
Did you say strange dolls?
Yes, I didn't even notice them at first. But once I saw one, I realized that they're hidden in all manner of different shops.
So, there are dolls hidden in stores?
That's right, and someone from the shop gave me a card for pointing it out. If you collect enough cards, you can exchange them for something at the pawn shop.
Wow.
Already on it, Jennifer. Thank you. And I'm sure she's sleeping face down tonight. Who does that? That seems extremely uncomfortable.
Looks good. Guess I'll take it.
Alright, so go to sleep and yeah, it's 2:50, so right on time. Call it a night. Did a side quest, advance the story a little bit. Got to do a lot more fighting. On it. So not too bad. Pretty good chunk of Shenmue we had today. So save. Perfect. Like, as far as side quest goes, I still need to find that dragon sculpture, whatever it's called. So I still need to find whether or not I will find it. But in the meantime, thank you. Those who watched tonight. Myth Randir, Smart, thank you for watching. Rax Great, thank you for watching. Yeah, you guys are cool to hang out with, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, I should hopefully continue tomorrow, but I'm not sure. I know Tuesday I do need to wake up early to buy something. I need to buy a part to mod my Sega Dreamcast. So thank you. Those who watched the stream, thank you, thank you. You know, it's not the most action-packed thing, but I like to explore. I like to take it slow because that's really how you should play Shenmue. That's how you get all the details. So thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your week. Enjoy and be safe. All right. Peace out.